Tamron Hall, welcome back to Chicago.
Thank you, Brandon.
We're here at Politan Row. It's a new food hall here in the West Loop.
I mean, you could probably come here anytime and meet somebody new. I love it.
I got to know, what's something that when you come back to Chicago, you just have to jump into?
I'm such a classic person. I love Giordano's pizza. My secret is Harold's chicken with champagne. I know.
I haven't heard of that combination.
It's my combo.
You spent 10 years here in Chicago. What did you learn during your time here?
I learned resilience. You learn a way to embrace whatever's in front of you. The city is beautiful. I really believe some of the most special friendships and the most special bonds I have to this day were made with people in Chicago.
But then you have to make that jump to national.
And I just want to read a little of this statement from...
What was that feeling for you?
It was one with mixed emotions. I'd spent 10 years here. I just bought a house on Belmont and Lakeshore. You know, I'm like, I can look at the lake. I finally made it. It was one of the hardest decisions that I could make in my career. My friends here, my colleagues, they were very encouraging. Like, you got to try it. Chicago will always welcome you no matter what. And in this version, I'm coming back with a talk show, but I knew I could come back and still be a Chicagoan, if I could, a Texican. I think some woman told me that one.
You're a new mom.
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's a work in progress. You'd have to ask Moses how well I'm doing, but he's doing great. It's the hardest on-the-job training that I've ever had in my life. I wasn't expecting it, but you know what? I'm doing the best I can.
And with all these new changes and these new blessings in your life, how do you manage that? How do you handle that?
God.
Amen.
My mom, my family, my husband, my team.
It's beautiful. Want to head over to the bar?
Is it time to
It's
drink?
time. It's
noon somewhere.
You know, I always tell kids that I mentor that if they have a dream, they need to visualize it in their mind, set the vision.
Yeah.
Is this something that little girl in Texas visualized for her life?
I know that when I moved here at 27, fear was never in my mind. I was ready to take challenges and take on things. And as you get older, you start thinking, okay, I got to save money. I have family. I've got to be more cautious. And I think that's the one thing I want to avoid. You can be responsible, but live fearlessly. That's what I would tell Tamron, age 7, age 10, age 27.
I'm Tamron Hall. I was a reporter, then anchor for 25 years. With daytime TV, we have a chance to let you know that someone in Illinois is going through the same thing as somebody in Alabama. They're the same.
Have you always wanted to do your own show like this?
I wouldn't say that I wanted my own talk show, but I love interaction with people. I knew I wanted to do a show with an audience, something that brought in all of the versions of my career. I realized, Brandon, that people really did know me from different things. I'd see people and they'd say, oh my God, I love Deadline Crime, or did you really eat that squirrel when you were out with Bear Grylls? So they
You ate a
knew
squirrel? Wait. You can't just skip over that. You ate a squirrel?
You need to Google me, Brandon.
Come on now. So we got Harold's with champagne, and we got squirrel.
Because I got range.
Clearly.
I'm kidding, but no, I knew that people had attached themselves to different parts of my career, and I was so grateful for that. I left the Today Show, it's almost 3 years, and when I left that day, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I wasn't sure if I would even return to television. And I remember telling my mom, I won't go back to TV unless I can make people proud. When I say people, it's like I said, the folks that I met in Chicago, all of the people root for you. This show is that. I mean, with the team and what we plan to do starting September 9th and what will air on WCIU.
That's right.
I want people to look at that show and see a part of themselves. I want it to be an unexpected connection.
You're coming into our community. You're coming into our house, so let's talk about it.
I feel like you subscribe to the same view I do with TV, that TV has the power to change lives.
100%.
How does this new show embody that?
Listen, I think by showing people the stories that are real, it's a powerful medium, and it can be used to divide or it can be used to join us together. We can still talk about things and we can still show people you're not alone.
Have you thought what that first day is going to be like yet?
Gosh, it makes me so grateful. I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm going to have fun. You know, people have said to me, oh, wow, you know, this show failed, that show failed, blah, blah, blah. You know, okay. And I say to them, it's likely the job you have right now, someone failed at that job, but you still put in your application. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting in my application with the people, and I hope they hire me.
Love that. Tamron Hall premieres September 9th at 4 p.m. on CW26.